evening, everybody, or early evening. So I'm here today to talk a little bit about what's called the Traineeship programme, and how we can cover this when you've got an interest for accountancy, business admin and retail. So I'll start off by telling you about the Traineeship programme, what it is. I'm sure most of you here will have heard of apprenticeships, but probably never heard of the traineeship route. So a traineeship is a stepping stone into an apprenticeship or into employment. So it's aimed at those who've decided they maybe don't want to stay in an educational route, so they don't want, maybe we don't want to stay on at school, etc. And they want to get out into the world of work, but might just need that helping hand to get onto an apprenticeship or into paid work. So the traineeship is an educational programme. It's aimed at 16 to 24-year-olds that just have a lack of work experience and maybe a little bit of confidence to kind of go into a workplace. It might be that you've been applying for apprenticeships and due to lack of work experience, etc., are just struggling or maybe not getting picked. Maybe other candidates are kind of who do that have more work experience are just getting picked at the post by them, so to speak. So what we do is we work with a lot of businesses throughout the UK that are willing to take a traineeship learner, which is a work experience placement. So you would go into a business and you would do 8 weeks work experience within that business, giving you the chance to get in front of an employer and experience what it's like to work within that industry. It is full-time within that role, so you would do 37.5 hours in a placement. So for example, if you have an interest in accountancy, we would place you into a local accountancy so that you could learn how it all works, and they would let you get involved in things like VAT returns, etc. For those that have an interest in more a business administration role, there's lots of different businesses that we work with where we can put you into an office environment where you will be involved in the paperwork of a company, using the computers, sending emails, and just being part of that team and that business environment. And also retail, we've got a lot of young people that want to go into retail. And again, it's getting in front of an employer and showing them kind of what you're made of, so to speak, and learning on the job. In terms of retail, we've got people that are in quite small retail environments that are local to where they live, but we also work with quite big national employers. So for example, we do the Matalan traineeship programme, we do the Foot Locker, we do Specsavers for those that are wanting an optical / retail route, and we're just about to start working with the likes of JD Sports and Sports Direct. So a lot of big companies there that are willing to give a young person with no work experience the chance to learn within that business. When we do traineeships, yes, it's work experience and it enables you to kind of get that those skills that you're lacking at the moment, but all our placements and all our traineeships will lead to an apprenticeship or a paid job. So we will only work with companies where there is an outcome for you. You know, it's down to you to kind of get that outcome and show them that you want it and work hard and turn up every day. So it's giving you the chance to get in front of an employer, learn those skills, and show them that you are the right person for that apprenticeship at the end. So on your screen, you can see a bit of a fact sheet, which I'll go through with you. So as I've stated, so a traineeship is a government funded programme. It prepares you for your future career, helping you get ready for the world of work, and improves your chances of getting an apprenticeship or other job. And the QTT team help you every step of the way. So traineeships include, so it is an 8-week programme now. So where it says 7 to 12, we've changed that due to COVID. So they are all set at 8-week programmes. So whichever business you go into, whether it's retail or an office or an accountancy, it will be a set period of 8 weeks. In that 8 weeks, you will be allocated a tutor. That tutor would stay with you for the length of your programme, and they would visit or virtually visit every single week, delivering skills to you. So they would deliver English and maths functional skill if it was needed. They would deliver workplace knowledge dependent on where you are. So if you're in a retail environment, it would be customer service training, it might be selling skills. If you were in a business administration environment, they might do training on Excel, or how to send emails or email etiquette, etc. And also they would deliver employability skills, so looking at how to work as a team, looking at interview skills, etc. So they would deliver that on a weekly basis, and also gain feedback from the managers within the placement, so that we can look at where the strengths and weaknesses for each student lies and work on them over the 8 weeks. So the benefits of a traineeship then, so it puts you in a better position to compete for an apprenticeship or secure another job. So you are gaining the skills needed within that business to gain that apprenticeship at the end. It gives you the opportunity to build your CV and get vital experience with local and national employers. It's improving your English and math skills because we're doing the functional skills alongside it. And at the end of the work experience, you'll get a guaranteed job interview for said apprenticeship or position within that company. So questions we get asked a lot for traineeships: will I get paid? So no, it is an unpaid programme. It's an educational work programme for that 8 weeks. However, over that 8 weeks, we would support you with things like travel expenses. So if you need a bus pass to get to and from the placement, then that is what we will get you. Is a traineeship right for me? So you have to think about, is this the route you want to take? There might be some people who, come out of school and already maybe have a little bit of experience from, say, a Saturday job, etc., and can go straight into an apprenticeship, which is brilliant. But for those that are just, lacking the work experience, this would be a good route to take. It kind of bypasses the initial interview that you would have for an apprenticeship and gets you straight in front of an employer. So in effect, I look at it as an 8-week working interview. Traineeships are an ideal opportunity for young people who are motivated to get a job but may lack the skills and experience the employers are currently looking for. And then a bit underneath about who is suitable. So to be eligible for this, you must be between the age of 16 and 24, and you cannot be qualified above a level 3. So a level 3 could be a BTEC level 3. Don't get it confused with the GCSE 3. That's not it. It's something like a BTEC, etc. So if you've got a level 3, that is absolutely fine. But anything higher than that, you wouldn't be able to do it. So that's kind of the facts around it. But we've had many students that have kind of gone on at the moment, retail, very, very busy. In fact, we've got, I was just talking about our retail national providers. We've also got the likes of B&M, The Range. We work quite closely with them. So when they have their recruitment stages, they give a proportion of those recruitment stages to us to do traineeships and then on to employment. So they're really on board with it. We've got companies like One Below. We're just doing their recruitment at the moment. The Specsavers one's going really well. So for them, the outcomes are optical assistant apprenticeship or spectacle maker apprenticeship. And as you can imagine, the Foot Locker ones are very, very popular at the moment. But likewise, the business ones, although we don't have many national big companies that do like the business one, what we tend to do is we look at what you want as an individual. So if you've come to us and said, I want to work within a business environment, I'm very good at computers, I want to work within that office environment, we will find somewhere close to you that is willing to take you, A, and B, that is willing to give an apprenticeship at the end of it. So just a bit of a different route for everybody into work or into an apprenticeship. And like I say, again, with accountancy, we've got lots and lots of young people that have gone to work within a small accountancy business as a trainee, and they're now on their AAT apprenticeship. So it's just that stepping stone for those that need it, that are looking for something a little bit different when they leave school. And I think that's it, if that's all right.